Welcome to Manchester United News Update. Subscribe for more Manchester United news, match previews, and transfer updates. Transfer News Live. Man United to finalize deal. Kvaratskhelia requests move. Barcelona enter Rashford race. The Premier League's top outfits are all going to be active in January with Manchester City, Manchester United and Arsenal eyeing new recruits, whilst Liverpool are looking to retain Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk. The January transfer window is more than 10 days old, and we're seeing a lot more activity than usual at this time of year. Liverpool have set the pace in the Premier League, but have their own issues to iron out, with several players facing the prospect of leaving in the summer for nothing. The club's immediate priority is Trent Alexander-Arnold amid the constant noise over a move to Real Madrid, while the futures of Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk also need to be sorted. Champions Manchester City have fallen from their usual heights and are, uncharacteristically, being active in the new year. One signing looks to be all but secured in the form of Lille defender Abdulkader Kuzanov, and they're still being linked with Frankfurt's Omar Marmush. Across town, Manchester United want to bring in new faces to help Ruben Amorim's cause, but funds are at a premium. That could factor into their decision on whether they keep or sell Marcus Rashford, with several suitors, including Barcelona, coming to the table. Arsenal and Chelsea are also keeping tabs on whether they can do some of their own business over the coming weeks. Mirror Football will keep you updated on all the latest from the world of transfers. Good night. That's all we've got time for tonight, but make sure you come back tomorrow for more of the latest transfer news and rumors. Villa close in on deal. According to Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri, Aston Villa are close to finalizing a deal for Tidiam Gomes. It is claimed the deal is almost done and will see the 18-year-old forward remain at Cannes until the end of the season. Gomes is set to sign a 5-year deal with Unai Emery's side. Rashford sent warning. While a move overseas currently appears to be Rashford's only option for an exit, former Liverpool and Portsmouth star Glenn Johnson believes it would be the wrong decision. He warned that a move away from the Premier League could be the end for the attacker. From the outside, it doesn't look as though Marcus Rashford has a future at the club. He's still a very good player that can offer an awful lot. I think he'll get a lot of offers because of his ability, Johnson said. I hope Rashford doesn't move abroad because, as far as his reputation is concerned, that would be the end of him. I know it can be hard to turn down those moves because of the amount of money, but he's still too young. Walker wants Man City exit. Pep Guardiola has sensationally revealed that Kyle Walker wants to quit Manchester City. Man United Transfer News Live Medical. Today ahead of first signing and Casemiro exit. All the latest Manchester United news and rumors during the January transfer window, including updates on Goncalo Inacio, Marcus Rashford, and Randal Kolo Muani. Hello and welcome to our latest live blog from the Manchester Evening News, dedicated to bringing you all the latest Manchester United news and transfer gossip. It's FA Cup weekend and Ruben Amorim's team take on Arsenal on Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. in their first match of their defense of the prestigious competition. However, attention remains on the transfer window and what work United can do behind the scenes. A number of players have been linked with moves to Old Trafford. Paris Saint-Germain duo Randal Kolo Muani and Nuno Mendes are both of interest, with Men's Sport understanding a swoop for the former has not been ruled out. Left back remains a priority, too, with Luke Shaw's injury woes continuing to leave United short. Milos Kerkez and Anthony Robinson have been looked at, but any move isn't expected to occur until the summer. There's also plenty of outgoing business cover with Marcus Rashford, Joshua Zirkzee, Casemiro, and Tyrell Malacia are all subjects of interest elsewhere. The queue for Rashford seems to be growing by the day, with Barcelona, AS Monaco, and Tottenham the latest clubs mooted. So, with that being said, stay with us at the Manchester Evening News as we bring you all the latest United news, views, and transfer gossip. Casemiro claim. Right, and the busy evening gets a bit busier here. Reports in Saudi Arabia say that any news suggesting Casemiro is in negotiations with Al Nassr are wrong. It is described as being entirely false, and that efforts to link players to the club will be made in the coming days and weeks despite not being true. Ibra on Rashford. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has had his say on reports linking Marcus Rashford with AC Milan. "I know Marcus well, we used to play together," he said via Fabrizio Romano. AC Milan is one of the biggest clubs in the world. All players want to be here. It's not an easy deal with Man United. We will see whether we decide to open talks or not. Former Manchester United forward Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Rashford to Napoli transfer truth. Manchester United's chances of signing Kvaratskhelia from Napoli in what would most likely have been a sensational Marcus Rashford January swap deal appear to have dwindled. The Georgia international has impressed in Serie A over the last few years, but now appears primed for a January exit from Italy. Paris Saint-Germain quickly emerged as his most likely destination, but sensing an opportunity, Liverpool and United appeared to take a keen interest. While it initially appeared to be strong rumors, Napoli boss Antonio Conte confirmed that Kvaratskhelia had essentially handed in a transfer request. He, Kvaratskhelia, has asked the club to be sold, Conte revealed on Saturday. "I am disappointed. I left Manchester United and won 2 FA Cups with Arsenal. I haunted them in the process." Danny Welbeck left Man United in September 2014 and came back to haunt them just a few months later en route to winning his first of 2 FA Cups with Arsenal. Danny Welbeck knows what it feels like to stand on both sides of the Arsenal-Manchester United divide. After spending more than a decade on United's books, the striker swapped Old Trafford for the Emirates Stadium on the final day of the 2014 summer transfer window for a fee in the region of £16 million. After graduating to the first team under Sir Alex Ferguson's watch in 2008, Welbeck made almost 150 appearances in United colours, scoring 29 goals, 2 of which were plundered against Arsenal. He also won 6 major trophies during his United career. However, the one that was missing from Welbeck's collection was the FA Cup. United failed to reach the final during Welbeck's time as a first-team player at Old Trafford, falling short at the semi-final stage in both 2009 and 2011. Welbeck scored in the 2008-09 FA Cup campaign for United, striking in both the 3rd round and the 5th round against Southampton and Derby County, respectively. The now 34-year-old's biggest moment in a United shirt in the FA Cup, though, was when he scored against Manchester City at the 3rd round stage in 2012, helping the Reds win a pulsating tie 3-2 at the Etihad Stadium. Having dispatched of City, United fancied their chances of going the distance that year. However, they were knocked out by Liverpool at Anfield in the 4th round. United, of course, are facing a similar-sized challenge in the FA Cup 3rd round this weekend, travelling to Arsenal on Sunday afternoon. Welbeck won the FA Cup twice with the Gunners after arriving from United, winning it in his first season at the club, 2014-15, and then again in 2016-17, en route to helping Arsenal lift the trophy at Wembley in 2015. Welbeck more than played his part, scoring one of the Gunners' most important goals, the winner at Old Trafford in the quarterfinals. Returning to M16 for the first time since his departure 5 months earlier, the current Brighton and Hove Albion forward sealed a 2-1 win for Arsene Wenger's team. He pounced on an underhit back pass from Antonio Valencia, rounded David De Gea and brought United's FA Cup adventure to an end. Unsurprisingly, it created the story of the night and of the round. Welbeck, however, did not necessarily enjoy the fact he had scored the goal that dumped his boyhood club out of the competition, admitting, "Manchester United is a club that means so much to me. I'm a fan and it's hard to knock them out." After starting the semi-final victory over Reading at Wembley the following month, unfortunately for Welbeck, he missed the final through injury, as Arsenal romped past Aston Villa, winning 4-0. However, he still qualified for a medal after his contributions in the earlier rounds. Marcus Rashford sent warning shot over dream move as Barcelona boss puts foot down. Marcus Rashford is keen on a move to Barcelona as he looks to leave Manchester United, but the La Liga side's manager Hansi Flick has made a decision that may make him reconsider. Marcus Rashford has been issued a warning over his dream move to Barcelona after Hansi Flick punished 2 players for disciplinary reasons. Flick has led the Catalan Giants since the summer, guiding them to 3rd place in La Liga and to the verge of an automatic spot in the last 16 of the Champions League. With Barca looking to reinforce their squad for the second half of the campaign, Rashford has emerged as a target. The attacker is ready to leave Manchester United, Having endured a dismal 2 years, the Englishman has had a number of run-ins with his previous managers though, over lateness, nights out and poor training standards. And if that continues following a possible move to Barca, he could quickly find himself in conflict with Flick. The German has this week put his foot down in response to persistent lateness from one of his stars. Goalkeeper Iñaki Peña was dropped for the Supercopa de España semi-final victory over Athletic Club because it was the 3rd time he was late for a team meeting. The 25-year-old has emerged as the first-choice keeper in the wake of Marc-André ter Stegen's injury. But former Arsenal star Wojciech Szczesny was named as the starter against Bilbao in a surprise move. And Flick has now disclosed that the decision was meant as a punishment for Peña due to his lateness. It's the 3rd time Peña and defender Jules Kounde, are late, Flick said. I never talk about the starting 11 and I'm not going to. Szczesny played a good game and Iñaki had a great first half of the season. That's how it is. In Spain there may be a different mentality. I have to explain this. The noise outside is very loud. They are professionals. They have to arrive on time. It's the 3rd time it's happened in the squad, and I had no other option. You can arrive early to team meetings. Doing so is not a problem. Flick has also confirmed that Peña may again be left on the bench for Sunday's final against Real Madrid. It also serves as a warning shot for Rashford, if he does join the club, given his previous troubles. As Mirror Football reported on Saturday, Rashford's representatives have held talks with Barca chiefs over a move as he seeks a new challenge. The La Liga side are enduring financial struggles which could block a move. It is expected they will have to stump up £5.5 million if they want to secure a loan deal for Rashford this month. United have made it clear any club looking to take the attacker on loan would have to cover 100% of his wages. Barca do hold some hopes of raising that money, with Ronald Araujo, Eric Garcia, Ansu Fati and Frankie de Jong among those who are expected to leave the Spanish giants this month, which would allow Man Utd 1st January transfer spotted at the airport before medical in huge Ruben Amorim boost. Manchester United transfer news as Diego Leon sighted at an airport before January medical and early move. Manchester United are on the brink of securing the signature of Diego Leon after the defender was spotted at an airport. The left-back won't officially become a Red Devil until his 18th birthday in April, but reports from his homeland Paraguay suggest that Leon has jetted off to England this weekend for a medical and to put the finishing touches on the move. Since making his first-team debut for Cerro Porteño last August, Leon has turned heads and was rumored to be on the radar of Arsenal and Manchester City. However, he now looks set to make Old Trafford his new home, marking the first signing under Ruben Amorim. Juan Dennis, a Paraguayan journalist, posted several snaps on social media of Leon at the airport ready to board a flight to Manchester. According to La Nación, United are eager for the young talent to get to know the club's facilities. The report also mentions that Leon will only spend a few days in Manchester as he is due to play for Paraguay's under-20s in the Under-20 South American Championship kicking off in Venezuela this month. United are set to shell out an initial fee of around £3 million, with certain add-ons included in the agreement. Versus, a Paraguayan outlet, also reports that the current plan is for Leon to stay with Cerro Porteño for the first half of the year, before linking up with United for pre-season in the summer, reports the Mirror. Leon is set to join Manchester United at a time when the club is in dire need of additional left-back options. With both Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia currently sidelined, Amorim has been left to improvise with Diogo Dalot playing on his weaker side. The injured duo have been plagued by problems in recent years, managing only 14 Premier League starts between them since the start of last season. Leon, who has drawn comparisons to Real Madrid legend Marcelo, is believed to have a promising future ahead. Manolo Jimenez, who gave him his debut at Cerro Porteño, expressed his delight at the impending signing. Manchester United have seen in him what I saw, what my teammates saw. I am honestly very happy that this signing can be completed, he told Versus. I hope everything goes well for him in everything that comes. He's a prototype of a fullback in many attacking conditions. With his age, he still has time to improve in his defensive aspect, which is what he has to grow. He added, surely in Manchester they will give him the right job so that he can develop. The day he's clear about his decision-making, he will be a great player and won't make mistakes that can't be criticized. But these are typical for his age and his inexperience.